everyone, and welcome back to another mommy moment. And today, I actually had an interesting topic, and it centers around CoComelon. So I'm addicted to TikTok. You know, they say the first step is admitting it. I swear I'm addicted to it. I can just tune out everything and just watch it. It's just like, to me, it's so astonishing how people are just so funny, you know. So I look at it and I laugh all day, whatever. So I really have to put myself on a set time, because I'll forget what I'm doing or I lose track of time and just been watching TikTok videos. However, one thing that I kept seeing as a mom was just like, you know, you shouldn't let your children watch CoComelon. And my kids love CoComelon, like love CoComelon. If I need to get something done, I put on CoComelon and it's just, I can get whatever I need to get done. But I kept seeing parents say, you know, don't do it, don't do it. It's overstimulating. It can also kind of like it can be so stimulating that it's like a drug to the brain. And so I was like, okay, maybe I need to do some research, because I don't just like go off what you see on the internet, because everything's not true. So I did some research, and of course I found those articles of like, you know, why you shouldn't let your kid watch CoComelon, because it's overstimulated, it's hyperstimulating. It can kind of hinder your child's ability to play creatively. It really can interfere with a child's development. It can stop kids from speaking or having delayed in speaking. It can cause them to act aggressively and things of that nature. So, of course, you know, my mommy tingles or whatever, like Spider-Man has, my mommy senses went off, and I was like, could this have contributed to Jack's speech delay? I don't know, but I'm an overthinker. I really am an overthinker. But the basis is I just really, really want best for my children. So I did my research, and then I just kind of started looking at other shows, what other people were saying. And so I kind of, now let me say, they weren't saying that was for all kids. They were saying some kids. I didn't see an article that said every child that watches this is what is going on. But they were saying that this is a possibility for some children. And so I was kind of just, let me tell you what really caused me to kind of switch from CoComelon. And it's nothing against CoComelon, but I just, you know, want to do what I feel is best for my children. This is my opinion, my children, and this is what I want to put in place for them. And if other parents like CoComelon, I mean, you know, do you a parent. This is just for me, my opinions. Those are your kids, and you know what's best for your children. Nobody gonna know and love my children the way I do. Nobody gonna love and know your children the way you do. But I did want to share some alternatives that I have been researching, that I've been letting my kids watch, and I'm loving my kids' interaction with the shows. So, this is what I was going to say. The thing that caught me to like really try to look for alternatives, this man was saying how his neighbor's child was like kind of all over the place. It's a TikTok. And so he was showing how often the scene changes, and he did it. What did he compare it to? I don't know. He did CoComelon. He compared it to another show, but literally, I don't think any scene stayed longer than 3 seconds. He was like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. I mean, like, that's how fast the scenes were changing in CoComelon. So, you know, and so I kind of did that and compared it to this other shows that I'm going to tell you about. Totally different. The change of scenery, it was just like you can consistently count before it changes to another scene. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. So anyways, I'm going to give you some of the shows. Other shows that my kids watch that I'm kind of pushing a little bit more. And then the new shows that I picked up that I'm really, really liking. So let's start with, because I have baby and I have 2 toddlers. So, and I'm gonna do this in another video. I was one of those parents before I had kids. Was like, I've never let my kids have screen time. Yeah, no. So anyways, but we'll talk about that next. So the first one I want to talk about is 2 baby shows that I really, really like. So the first one is, I had to write it down, Oxbridge Baby. I kind of picked up on that one later, and I'm gonna tell you why I like it. I used it with Jack. This is one of the shows, and the other show will also be on here as well, that I used when he was having a speech delay. This really, really helped. They're really good at pronouncing the words. They put the sign language with it, so when Jack would have trouble expressing himself verbally, he could do more please, or please, or thank you, or what's the other ones? It was different signs, so he was able to communicate with me, because sometimes that's what would cause him to get frustrated, because he didn't have the words to express it. So that was really, really beneficial. I love it. It has sensory in it as well, so that was a really, really good show. I kind of picked it up late for Jackson because he was not a baby, and I'm sure you can look at it. I think Jackson was maybe 1.5 going on 2. But I'm doing it with Carter now, and he seems to like be intrigued with the show. All of these are on YouTube. The second thing for the babies that I like was Baby First. Loved it. Loved Baby First. Loved the little songs, the little nursery rhymes. It was just good. It's not overstimulating. And it's just it's just good. I don't know what else to say. It's just good. It's good for babies. Good for, when they're first learning and, you're kind of interacting with them and singing the songs. I started with Jack. This is when he had the speech delay. I started with these and they really helped him out. It's Songs for Little with Miss Rachel. It does a good job of closing in on her mouth and showing you how to pronounce the words. So she would say something, or she would emphasize, like she would say, there's a song like talking about in or out, and like put it in, put it in, put it in. That's how I was singing, but she was like, put it in, put it in, put it in. So she's like really, pronouncing those words, and then it shows a close-up of her mouth when she's saying things. It also has some sign language as well. I love it. I love Miss Rachel. I think she has a TikTok as well. It was really, really good with Jack, with pronouncing his word, keep getting him to speak more. So Miss Rachel and Oxbridge Baby, I think Learn to Talk. I think that's it. Learn to Talk. Miss Rachel were very, very, very instrumental in things that I did at home with helping Jackson speak more. Okay, so outside of that, we love Monica Sutton's channel, Circle Time with Miss Monica. And first, these next 2, let me see, 1, 2, 3 that I'm going to talk about, I love them because they're Black. The teacher is Black for Miss Monica. And I think that's good for, just exposing our kids to people of their own, somebody that looks like them. I like representation. I like for my kids to see somebody that looks like them. So I love Miss Monica. She's really good. She does Circle Time. She goes over, they go over the colors. They go over the days of the week. They do a shape of the week, a number of the week, a letter of the week. She does Circle Time. And so when my kids are out of school, I do Circle Time with them with Miss Monica. I sit down with them and we do Circle Time together and we talk it out, and it's just so fun because they do Circle Time at school as well. So it's just a way to kind of reinforce it while they're home. If they're on break or if we go on vacation, that's something that we can take with us and still do Circle Time. I love Miss Monica. She does dance parties on Thursdays. She does art activities. She has worksheets if you want to download those worksheets that you can do with your kids. So that is a great, great show. Now these last 2 shows are new shows to me. The first one was Akili and Me. I really, really like it. Now I will say, coming from CoComelon to Akili and Me, it took my kids some time to warm up. CoComelon is so graphically appealing, like, to kids, you know, because the colors, it moves fast. Akili has the colors, but it's not as advanced, I would say, as CoComelon when it comes to graphics. So it was something they had to adjust to, but they love it. Beats to the song is really what caught the kids. Like, they like the beats to it. I guess that's what it was. And so that kind of grasped. They were like really catchy for the kids, so they really, really liked it. Now this last video I'm going to talk about, our last videos that I've been showing my kids. Oh my goodness. Gracie's Corner. Y'all, I love it. I be jamming to it like it's my jam. I love it because, again, representation matters. The kids see somebody that looks like them. They have different like genres of music. Like they do, I don't know what it's called, so let me not even say it wrong, but the music, like in Louisiana, when they have the band playing and they walk in the streets, I think like after funerals and stuff like that, I can't think of what it's called right now. I just cannot, do not charge it to my head. They have a song with that. They have like some Latin music. They have like the island type feel music. They have hip hop music. Kids love it. I love it. They do the alphabet. Gracie does this alphabet song. Each letter talks about something like A. What was A? I don't know. B, I'm bold and beautiful. E, I'm excellent. D, I'm determined. T, I'm talented. G, I'm gifted. Like, I love that. I love the affirmations and the positivity that it spreads to my children when they're singing. Like, they don't know what that means, but the more and more it goes and they say it, and I think it'll make them feel good. I am in love with Gracie's Corner. So there are other shows out there, and this is not to steer you away from CoComelon, because like I said, CoComelon might be good for some parents, and I'm telling you, when I needed to get something done, CoComelon was my jam. But just doing my own research, I felt more comfortable looking for alternatives, and there are so many other alternatives. But I just wanted to share this with any parents that were either saying this about CoComelon or, you know, didn't have the time, because I know I just really had to just sit down one day and like, let me see what's going on, because I would see it pop up constantly on my TikTok about it. And when the man did this counting how fast those scenes were changing, it was enough for me to be like, okay, yeah, this causes me and my family, it causes me a little bit of hesitancy. So and I think I see my kids are more interactive. Like they would interact, they would sing the songs, but they would just kind of look and just like be, I don't know how to say, like they would just be so into it. It's like they wouldn't even move. This, they're more interactive. They are actually like trying to sing and count and do all those things. And it's just not out of like, because I like the song. It's like they're really trying to interact with the actual videos that are being put up. Also, I don't know how people feel about this, but I love Blippi. My son likes Blippi. Tyler, not so much. He doesn't like Blippi, but I do like Blippi as an option. That is how we are obsessed with excavators at this house. You're an excavator. Obsessed with excavators in this house. But so like I was saying, there are so many other shows, but those are just some that I've been letting my kids watch. And I'm just asking, you know, if you know of any videos that are good outside of CoComelon and Baby Joy Joy, that's the other one that my kids like, please share them with me. Of course, I do think I'm all about learning with my kids. We do the Montessori books, which I thought I had one here to show you all, but you know, like the like you can peel it has the Velcro, and you can match it back with, you know, what it goes like, the matching color, the matching clothes, the matching letter, the matching weather, things like that. So the kids really, really enjoy that. So yes, so anything that I can find that's entertaining but also educational for the kids. I love it, and I like to sit down and interact with them, and I use those in the moments when we're not looking at TV to kind of, you know, feed off of those things and do it with my kids so that they continue to learn and making learning fun. And I know in my family we love music, we love to sing, and so this is just has been Gracie's Corner has been a godsend right now. I love it. I haven't seen anything wrong. Now let me say, I've just started these within the last couple of weeks, but I really do love them. And if I find anything different, I will definitely let you know. But I want to get on here because, you know, it's easy. I know for myself, it's easy. And I can find something that the kids want to sit down and look like. Kennedy loves Frozen, and she's not one that likes to sit down and watch stuff. I will put on Frozen just so I can get what I need to get done. But I prefer for it to be something educational if she gonna sit there and watch TV. So these have been good alternatives that she really likes, and she'll sit down and enjoy it and sing, and I know she's learning, and I enjoy watching it. Because if I'm going to sit there and watch what you're watching, because I need to see what's in the ads. I need to see what you're teaching my kids and stuff like that. So, I mean, it helps. It's a bonus when it's entertaining to you. So like I said, there are millions of other videos, learning videos out there. Also, I want to acknowledge Phonics Man does great with sounding out letters, saying the letters. My husband works with him, and this is not just to say that, but it's my kids love it. They have fun with his music and learning, and it's so funny. He says like the catchiest things in his videos. Like one of things is, what's it? Good job, would you rather? And so I'll be like, good job, baby. And they'll be like, would you rather? It's hilarious. So anyways, that just shows you how much them looking at TV and the things they hear can just resonate with them and stay with them. So anyways, this went a little bit longer than I wanted it to go, but I just wanted to share that with you. Like I said, if you like the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, like it, share it, love it. And then if you know of any videos for toddlers and babies, please share them with me, because I'm all about learning to see what else is out there. Because sometimes I don't always have the time to just sit down, but if I have some places to go look, that helps me out. Also, my next video, I'm doing a little bit more research on this because I want to, put out accurate information, is I want to talk about gentle parenting. That's something that I'm trying to instill at my house with my husband and my kids. And so I want to talk about that a little bit because I saw this funny, again, TikTok video, and I just thought it was some good things to discuss based off that video. So anyways, I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. Until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.